Hi guys, are you ready for a fun-filled hour with a not-so-quiet quilter? I don't know why I love that. I really truly do. That just makes my day. But then I feel kind of conceited. But then I think, well, is that really being... So I don't know. But anyway, guys, here's the sew and chat. Got a couple stories, of course. Of course. My lovely wife is behind me.
Hi, guys.
There she is. She is organizing her little people.
Paper dolls.
Those things, yeah. So I checked mail today, and I got my block of the month quilt block. So, of course, you know, I haven't been working on it, but I did want to show it to you. I've been letting the store take precedence over everything else, so that's been on the back burner, and it's going to continue being that way for a little while. Today's Saturday. You'll see this tomorrow, Sunday, obviously.
Ay.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's funny. I worked on ink blenders. I've got, I think, 11 blanks made. It killed me, and I haven't carved today. So I'm going to carve those tomorrow and sand some.
I think we only have five
orders right now that I need to fill. It's not that big of a deal. So, but, you know. If you guys remember, I had did a video of testing different things, like I did a tea bag and a dryer sheet, used dryer sheet, and then I used some gauze. I made some, I think Chelle made tags out of some of it, if I remember right.
I did, yep.
But there was something that came up. Oh crap, where did I put it? Oh, duh, it's right behind me. So, I have my iron next to me. I also need the defuzzer. It's behind you. I'm working on a TN. I always want to say TNN, but where was I going? I forgot. Oh yeah, sorry. Chelle is having me do one. I tell you, I just woke up a little while back. But I wanted to get some of the stuff cut before I came on video. So that's what I was doing. I was making my coffee. So I'm drinking that, I think it was New Guinea. It's a blonde coffee. I really like it. It's smoother and it's not as acidic as some of that other stuff we've been having lately. Poor Chelle's been getting heartburn during the night because of the coffee we've been drinking. So
yeah, I gotta quit drinking it in the afternoon.
Yeah. So, but anywho, so I do have my iron here. This is the bowl material, the interfacing, and I cut this down, I think, yesterday. And
to what?
9 by 9. Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
Falling down on my duties there, ain't I, guys? So yeah, it was 9 by 9, and I have I'm making 2 journals. One you will not see yet. You will see it eventually, but the other one is a brown journal that she's been working on the stuff for. So, since I've got my iron out and I need a T&N cover for that other one, I wanted to do it at the same time. Assembly line. That way I can get it out of the way. Since I have the table right now, you know, normally I iron on the counter. So
I usually have a huge mat.
yeah, she's taken over the table pretty good. So, so I have 3 fabrics for the brown journal, and you've actually seen them. I don't know if you've seen this one or not.
Which one?
The brown. So,
the roses?
Yes.
No, they haven't seen that one.
So, it's really pretty. Oh, that's so good. I love that coffee. might spray the cats, just so you know. Well, Jazzy Lynn's been a pain in the butt. She's been helping.
Yeah.
But with my iron here, I do not want her to get hurt. So if I have to, I will spray her. But we opened the door. It's a beautiful day here in southwest Colorado. It's cloudy, and except for the wind. The dang wind has been howling all day. I think it was even howling during the night. So it's really picking up this afternoon. And I just woke up a little while ago from my nap, so I needed. The ink blenders really did me in. It was really bad. I was in so much pain, and I woke up in pain, but Chelle put one of my lidoderm patches on my back, and they help. But the pain in my back is so deep, it's pushing up against my spinal cord. So a lot of times it's too deep for the patches to really affect it too much. But I went ahead, and since I had all that stuff to do today, I really wanted to thought, well, I'd go ahead and put one on and treat it at least maybe even if it would help just a tiny bit, then it'd be worth it. So, but I did get like I said, I got quite a few of those ink blenders done. You know, the ink, the blanks. Yeah. For your new people, I have a lathe. I don't own any lathe turning tools. I actually don't use the lathe that way. I have a router that.
Show what here. That way you can show them what you're talking about. Most of the people know, but.
Oops, sorry. I covered the iPad thing with my fabric. For the ink blenders, I actually carved this with a knife, just by hand. But I make the blanks on a lathe using a router, and I go back and forth, and that saves my hands a lot of wear and tear. And then I'll put them back on the lathe after I have them carved, and I'll sand them. So just so you guys know, I don't fully turn them on a lathe. They are hand carved with a whittling knife. So you guys know this fabric quite well. This is in her lace journal.
The brown one I'm working on right now, ish.
The one I'm doing right now?
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to decide what to do. I don't really, let's see. So this is what we're going for, guys. So I'm doing a 10-inch. I really hope she gave me enough.
Gave you enough what?
Well, I don't know, honey. It's gonna be pretty.
I hope I did too.
It's there. It's narrow right there, but I can make it as long as
I was thinking I
maybe.
did, but that's all we have of that.
Yeah, I can do it. So this will be 10 inches.
Meal.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure that was Happy Meal.
Yeah, I think we did get this in Happy Meal. So, trying to decide. Normally I put the fabric on the sticky crap, the fusible web. I put that usually on the bowls. So while I was waiting for my coffee to get done and other stuff, I went ahead and I cut 3 of these, and I went ahead and did 10 inches just because I know I'll have left over, but I just like doing it that way. It's easier for me, and I don't have my glasses. There's my glasses. And I can get 2 10-inch squares out of each length. I think it's right at 20 inches. That's not even 20 inches. So, that's a bummer, huh? So I might have to go with the 9 inches then, because, let's see, I'm at right at 17 inches wide. I thought it was longer than that. Well, that ain't gonna work, is it, guys? I'll have to piece.
Piece it?
Yeah. That's no problem, though. I can. I actually have some where I screwed up when I was trying to straighten it up. I got on the wrong side of my ruler. So, yeah. It's one of those days. I'm going to go ahead and do 9.5 on this. Just
I think that's a good idea.
now, I don't really want a bunch.
That way, too, you can fold it over.
Right, and I don't want to.
Oh, that. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't want a bunch of overhang on this. If you're not careful and you get your iron in the wrong place, you'll get all of your iron. And I mean, I don't know about the new irons. I'm sure they're a pain in the butt to try to clean, you know. But with my old iron, my antique iron, it's really a pain in the butt. So. And I'm using the Stripology ruler. I love this ruler. I wasn't sure at first, but I got some wonderful advice from one of our YouTube family members. So, and I apologize. I'm not good with names, and I am very sorry about that.
Yeah, because then she said you needed to kind of.
Yeah, she explained to me because I was getting uneven when I cut it, and she told me it was because of the fact that I had the fabric cut, so it moves a little tiny bit, and that's where it screws up. So that was a blessing, I tell you. Thank God that she told me that. And I still will fold it a little bit here and there if I'm not too worried about that kind of shorter section where it kind of where the fold is. But you know, for this journal, the brown one, I need three of my fusible webs, and I can explain why in a minute. But oh, you dummy! Oh no, that's right. I was thinking, you dummy, did you cut a good one? No, because here's 1, 2, 3. There's the good ones. And here's this one. I need one more, don't I? Yeah. I'll make it work, guys. I ain't gonna worry about it too much. So, next, let me iron the fabric real quick. Oh, I already did, didn't I? Sorry, guys. You know, it's one of those days, my mind has just been going. So I don't need this right now. She's going to say, it's always that way, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, I'm organizing. I don't have time to think.
Oh, she's organizing, guys. So, I have, where is it? I bought 3 of these on, I believe it was,
I think it was on
Amazon, I believe.
I need to look those up.
Yeah. These are these silicone non-sticky thingamabobbers, and they do work really well. I have, like I said,
that's the technical name.
Yeah, thingamabobber. I have 3 of these things, which
I'm thinking about stealing one.
yeah, well, I give one to her whenever she wants it. I mean, I'm not gonna deny her that. Make sure your sticky crap is down. If you don't, you're gonna get it with your iron. And like I said, it's no fun cleaning it off an antique iron 3 times.
Yeah, or 4 or 5 or whatever.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I was looking at my book, writing stuff down. My wonderful book that our friend Dee Dee made me. I was really...
That's what book I'm using is Dee Dee's book right now.
Yeah, she's using... Oh, you know, I don't know where the cartoon is. I don't know if we ever told you, but Chelle and I used to bowl with our friends. That's actually how we really got close, was bowling. But anyhow, our best friends and the son, the mom and the boy, we started...
He was only about 19.
Yeah, he was a teenager, and yeah.
I guess he was about 19 or maybe even younger.
I think he might have been even younger, but we were bowling on leagues, and I had an old 80s Grand Wagoneer, And you guys know I drive a lot. Well, I'm really, really good at like backing up. Really good. And the dumb thing back in those days, you know, it had power windows, but the thing is they were made out of plastic. The belts, so the belts would break really easy. And we only had one window worked, and that was the kids' window in the back seat.
No, it's on the passenger side.
Was it on the passenger side? Passenger side. So we went through Burger King backwards. So I was in, and we were the only ones there. It was after bowling, so it was pretty late. So,
Yeah.
and we're out there just, and
Yeah.
it was, I mean, it was epic. It was so funny. But we ordered, you know, and like it was something we do every day. It wasn't no big deal.
Because he had to order, the kid did.
The
Boy,
kid-
he just
and
acted
he's-
like-
Oh, he was so shy back in those days, and we're thinking, oh, how is he gonna do this, you know? And so we ordered, and I backed up to the window, and there's this person there, and he just started ordering like he did that every day, and it was so funny. So all of a sudden we were talking, you know, and we were laughing because I can imagine what was going through their minds. And we look over, and there was a new person in the window. And then I bet there was probably 5 people come to that dumb drive-through window to look at us.
Yeah,
Yeah. So then, and this was a really bad drive-through. It had the building, you know, and then you drove like this. Well, there was a 4-foot tall wall right here. And boy, I just whipped around that drive-through, and I went backwards. And the front of the Burger King, there was about 20-some people sitting there waving at us as we drove by.
It was so
It
funny.
was so awesome.
We laughed.
Oh,
Still laugh about it.
still laugh about it today. Charlotte, our best friend, will bring it up every now and then. And
We'll laugh.
yeah, it was so funny, especially, you know, here the kid is, big part, he just was so shy, and oh, it was like he did that every day. It was so,
It did. Not even a hesitation.
nope,
or
didn't
anything.
hesitate or
It was so
anything.
funny.
It was so awesome. And yeah, it was so funny. But Charlotte, she just died. She could not believe I was able to back up through that stupid drive-through. That just floored
It was
her.
tight. I don't know how he did it either.
I did it, but and then driving, we have the town we used to locate in. As you drive, it's about the back way, which is the long way. It's about 90 miles or something like that. But there's a dirt road that connects the two towns, and from center of town to center of town, it's 69 miles. And we were driving up, it's our Toyota Matrix, you know, and that thing has a lot of front end torque. It always would peel the tires, and whenever you're on gravel, trying to go up a hill was a nightmare. So we got their switchbacks, and then you go through the Disappointment Valley, and then you come back up on the switchbacks. Well, the very top switchbacks was steep, and there was snow. And it was probably 6 inches of snow, and if you guys know anything about cars, the Matrix is really low. But, and I tried about 3 times, and I could not make it up there. Well, the only thing was, it was about a mile once you got to where you could even turn around. So I just opened that tailgate, and I just slapped that sucker in reverse and drove all the way up there in reverse until I hit the pull-out where the telephone poles were, so I could flip around and go back. And yeah, it was so funny.
Yeah, we have fun, guys.
We've had so much fun. Really has been a lot of fun. That old Matrix, though, it's just been a blast. I love that car. We're gonna start driving it. I'm pretty sure Chelle told you I had a engine fan blow apart on my 4Runner. Well, I did order one, and I got to looking at it, and there's this big hole in the radiator where the engine, where the fan, when it shattered, it went into the engine, or the radiator. So now I have to get a radiator, so, and that's not going to be any fun, so we're just going to drive the Matrix for a little bit. It's got good tires on it. The red car that we drive that kills my back, it doesn't have very good tires on it. So, and it was miserable this week. That next day, I was in so much pain, I just wanted to cry. So I just like, God, I just can't keep doing this. And you know, that's why we planned to put the fan on and drive the 4Runner, but I'm sure the Toyota's going to hurt some too, but it sits a little different than the red car does. The red car's a little Ford Focus.
That used to be your car of choice.
Yeah, that was our work car, so I got one there, one there. Okay, so this is for the other part, so I can't do that yet. So I can do, okay guys, let me cut these real quick. I ironed them, but I didn't cut them. I knew there was something I was supposed to cut, and I forgot what it was. So I'm going to cut these, I think I told you, 9 inches is the size of the thing, the bowl. But I'm going to make these 10 inches. So let me get that's one reason why I like this stripology ruler, is it just makes life easier. It really does. But so hopefully, yeah, we need to get tags on it and everything. But that's the car has had 4 engines in it, and it's got over like 600,000 miles on it. And they're not like these easy highway miles. They were rough. I mean, we took it we've had to take it 4-wheeling and trying for work just to get to where we needed to go. So yeah, they are very hard miles. Plus driving on dirt roads constantly just tore it up. It beats you up, it beats it up just like it beats your body up. So we don't do that much dirt roads anymore. We've gotten away from that, thank God. You know, now, I mean, we do a little bit here and there, but not like it used to be. Like the road I was telling you about, that was dirt road we had to back up on. That is a very horrible road. It's always washboardy, and I mean, it will bounce you across the road. It was horrible. So that's where we do go hunt mushrooms, but we just don't go do that very often anymore. So but gotta do something. I can't. Work's hard enough as it is without having, wanting to be in tears constantly because of a car. The seat just has that. It's not a lumbar support. I don't use those, but I don't know, there's something about it. Just has it, pushes in the right spot, or wrong spot, whatever. Huh. Well, that sure didn't look like it cut that very straight, did it? Look at that. What in the world? Huh. Isn't that strange, guys?
Yes, it is.
Look at that, huh?
I wonder if it kind of works or whatever. Do you iron it after you cut it?
Well, I can't use that, guys. That won't work.
Well, if you put it over it, though, and fold it over, wouldn't it work?
Well, it might. I guess it could. Boy, I don't know what this stuff is, so.
I think it's just sateen or something. Satin.
So I'm going to wait and get this on there first before I do anything else, because I don't really want to fight.
Our book is awful.
Don't want to fight it. Is that it? No, it's this one right here. It's been a nice Saturday. Like I said, we both kind of... Chelle tried to lay down, but I don't think she got
slept for a little bit, but
much sleep.
Cats were really annoying.
arm started hurting again with that dumb tendonitis stuff or whatever it is that bothers her. So, I'm at 27 minutes.
I have been working on the brown journal, so probably go up on Wednesday or Thursday if you're wondering.
Okay, guys. This is stuff is, you wouldn't expect it to be this sheer, but it really is sheer. She said sheer. I don't know.
Oh, that's Cheryl's she shed. Is that what you're thinking of?
Yeah.
Cheryl's
She sheer shed.
Yeah, that.
I think it will be okay right there, guys. So,
We knew you could do it, Clint.
hold on, make sure I get it right here.
We knew it. We knew it.
Okay, I did have it right, so.
Good job, honey. I'm so proud of you.
She is such a dork, guys, isn't she?
No. They know I'm not a dork.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
I'm organizing. I know you're surprised, but you know.
Yeah, that is a surprise, isn't it, guys?
It is.
So I'm trying to, I just want to make sure I have enough to fold over on all 4 sides. That way yeah.
Jazzy Wynn, what are you doing?
If I don't, it's going to be a nightmare to try to figure out, so.
Careful. You been in frame
Yeah.
all that time?
Oh, yeah.
Just double checking, baby doll.
Yep.
Oh.
That sheer stuff, I'm kind of a little puzzled on how that was going to react with the iron, but what I'm going to do
I was
is,
wondering that too, if it would melt.
well, and I'm going to use my other, sorry, one of the little ones coming a little close.
Just a bit close there.
Yeah, I was wondering about how that was going to work, but I think it's going to be fine. I need this. No. Shoot, where's the other one? There it is. Okay, guys, so now I'm going to have to probably, I mean, it doesn't have to. So what I'm going to do is I ironed this white stuff down, and now I've got to iron my third on top, my fusible web on top of the white. And then what I'll do after that, I will...
Are you going to do like a spot check and just make sure that's not going to melt? Because if it starts to melt or something, you could just glue it down and then just...
It ain't going to melt.
Alright. Famous last words. Whatever you say, honey.
Where's your adventure? I mean, we gotta have faith.
I have faith.
It's gonna work. You watch.
Oh, honey bunny.
It's gonna work, guys. Oh, I was thinking, I was just looking at the storybook, my storybook, and I was thinking, Mom, you know, all our parents, my grandparents lived in Kansas, so I remember we went back and Mom had this old Buick Skylark, and I remember Dad was driving and he hit a tumbleweed and it stuck in the grill, and he drove all the way to that was in Colorado, and he drove all the way down I-70 with that stupid tumbleweed stuck in his grill. It was huge too. It was almost the whole size of the front end. It was a big tumbleweed. And you know, on the eastern side of Colorado, they get pretty good size over there. and they
Good
get
boy, Sambo.
they get to flying across the highway, and
Good boy.
so I have cut the other stuff yet.
Good boy.
Man,
Good boy, Sambo.
the sheer stuff yet. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, guys. I hightailed it out of here because she's scared.
Who?
You.
I'm working on the brown journal. I had some stuff I needed to get in the other room.
Oh.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Oh, hi, Pard. Bitty Pard just came out. He was...
Bitty Pard. He woke Daddy up.
Yeah, he woke me up. He didn't stay in. He got his treats, and I tailed it out, of course. Little turd.
What he does.
That's okay. You know, it's always been not Cuddles, Chloe. It's always been our tradition. That was always just me and her. So, you know, it's not that big of a deal, really. But he stays in there once in a blue moon. You can't come up, bub.
Daddy spray you.
Yeah, but you can't. You gotta listen.
Bitty.
Sorry, Pard. Boy, I'm gonna catch heck for that one.
Can't believe you sprayed him.
Well, I don't know what else to do. You know, for you new folks, Bitty Pard is my little guy. He is my soul cat.
Hey, Bitty. Mommy
He's
loves
my
you.
baby, and me and him, he's a pretty special little guy.
Sometimes we have to protect him from
But he
ourselves.
does kind of get an attitude when I leave. He doesn't like for me to leave, and he gets pissed off and very, very sad. So it's very hard on me because it makes me sad because I don't like to see my little boy sad. So, but he is extremely attached to me. So, and it's funny, you know, Arctic, the littlest boy, he kind of has adopted me as his mama. So he's always nursing on me and everything. It's so funny. It's so sweet that he does
On
it.
Daddy's lips.
But he does it on my lips and my nose, yeah. And it's so funny. But he doesn't do it with Chelle, but he sure does it with me.
Jazzy, are you digging in the trash?
Jazzy's a trash digger, not in like
She
kitchen trash, but in the craft trash she does.
So it's just paper she pulls out of the...
Yeah, she'll pull little pieces of paper out of the trash.
What she's doing now.
She's adorable.
She's not that cute.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, she really is pretty cute.
What do you think, guys?
You sure?
Sorry, partner. He's giving me the evil eye right now.
I don't blame you.
Well, I don't blame him either, you know. I know it's hard on him, but...
Well, it won't be long, and then you can love on him.
Yeah.
I'm taking your other...
Table? Or what?
I need 3 of them. Actually, I'll put this one over here.
But yeah, Bitty's my baby, and he is a very, very sensitive little thing, and he gets so sad so easy. It just breaks his little heart. So it's kind of frustrating sometimes, just because he does do that. He's just so sad. Told you it wouldn't melt.
Oh, good.
Worked just right. So, I think it's gonna work, guys. So now,
No, I don't need you. No
So I hope everyone had a great Saturday, whatever.
Saturday.
So far, I did get called about a job, but I don't necessarily know if I'm going to have to do it. He had for Monday, he broke his ankle, and so he's been working at it, but I don't know. He's been hurting pretty bad, so I don't know if he's going to fill up to wanting to do it or not. So we'll see. That was the only thing I have to do, apparently. So, which is good. Like I said, I've been trying to get stuff done for the store, and so what we're going to do, 38 minutes, guys. So a lot of times, this is the part that's kind of a pain in the tuchus, but probably go ahead. Let me do this here real quick. And maybe try to. Where's my ruler?
I have no clue. Why? Where should it be?
Well, I thought I sat it on the table you stole, but apparently
you did not.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I think give me about a half an inch. That'll be enough to turn over. Which ones?
The pointy ones.
The steel ones?
The little ones.
Okay,
I might have them.
Sorry for my hair, guys. It's Saturday. Enough said.
Enough said, that's all. Nothing else to say there.
Oops, sorry.
Well, no, they're not the ones that before, but
I know. I probably
what?
Buy my sewing machine or something.
Oh, maybe.
Guys don't know it. I have my sewing machine here behind. It's in front right there. It's kind of out of the picture.
I don't think you're gonna have time to show anything. So,
Well, that's fine. Truthfully, what I'm going to be doing isn't that big of a deal anyway. She said I probably won't have time to show you guys any sewing, so. Which. Okay. So. Probably go ahead and. I need. Are you doing your glue, or are you done with it for a little bit? Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and use her glue. Do this. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna try to get this rolled over. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take a little notch out right here at the corner. I don't want to go all the way to the seam or to the interfacing because I don't want it to see it. I'm just trying to get it to where when I fold it over, I won't have this huge bulk right there. So, let's see here. So, and actually, I could, and then what I'll do is come in. I'm going to go ahead, even though I do have my stuff right there, the fusible web, it's going to be a pain to iron all that. So I'm going to go ahead and use her glue real quick. I'm just going to start on one side and try to work pull it, tight, not distort it too much, The one sheer stuff isn't being glued down, it's only the white stuff. So I'm gonna have to come back and I'll have to put the... I just don't want a bunch of bulk in it, and I know that's kind of what happens doing it that way, so. I think I'll have time, we'll see, but. Okay. So. I'm going to go ahead and glue all the white down first. I get it right there. Then I'll come back and use the and glue the brown sheer stuff. Man, that stuff is... Wait. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this white stuff we got here. I think it sucks.
I know that.
It
white.
shreds. It just...
It works perfect for flowers.
Yeah, I know that's what she made her flowers out of. But for this, it's not the best fabric. I wouldn't want to use it again, that's for sure.
Huh?
Well, and it unravels so
It does,
bad.
it's really bad.
So it's just almost kind of not worth it, you know, in a way, but
It'd be perfect for that journal.
it's going to be really pretty journal. It really will be a very pretty journal. I'm excited about it. No, she started using it. When I saw it, I thought, oh, I know exactly what I'm going to do with that. You know, that's why I wanted her to save me enough to do the cover.
Yeah, if I would have thought about it, I would have used it on the large one, but I didn't think about it, so perfect for that one.
Well, it is, you know. And I'll come back and do probably do a 1/4 inch seam on it. That should be good enough to make it work. So, oops, man, that stuff is horrible.
Mm-hmm. Does that have Sophia's name on it? I don't think so.
Sounds like Mom's got a helper.
Is that what you call her?
No, that's not what I call her.
Thinking,
She's
yeah,
a pain in the...
not really.
She's a turd, what she is. She's a pain in the tuchus.
Yes, she is.
So... So I'm going to work, like I said, today, Sunday, I'm going to work on some ink blenders and try to get several sanded at least. I've been trying to do as much as I can, as much as my body lets me do, you know, before it wants to, it needs a break, and, you know, so it's been pretty... it's gonna be a bad year for work, so I'm kinda...
It's gonna be busy.
It's gonna be a very busy year, and then with not feeling good on top of it, it's gonna be awfully fun, but, you know, that's okay. Winter's only 10 more months away.
Maybe closer than that.
Yeah. Yeah. We didn't have a winter this year. It was very depressing.
Yeah, it wasn't much of one.
It sucked.
Not much one, but maybe next year will be better.
For those of you who are new ones, Chelle and I, we mark underground fiber optic lines. I've done it for 29 years. locate. I started out as locating gas lines. But, yeah. So, if it's busy construction-wise, it's going to be busy for us. So it's going to be it's already starting out to be seems like a very, very busy year. So we'll see what's going to happen, you know. I've already had several people call me and want to know how much I'm going to charge. Like they're putting in, like one of the subdivisions over in Durango, they're redoing power in a fairly good section of it. So I'm would have to locate all the sewer lines, the water lines, and whatever else needs to be located. So he called me this week to get his prices. I was referred to him by my friends, ones I do work for a lot. So that was a blessing. You know, we need that. You know, I'm getting near, I'm 52 in a couple months, but I'm getting near my end of my work. Being able to work with being so sick, it's taking a toll on my body bad. But I have a hard time leaving because I'm the only one anyone's ever been able to count on. So it's kind of a hard thing for me to do, but I know I'm starting to getting closer and closer to that point.
Yep.
We'll see.
Yep.
Okay, so I was at 38 minutes. I'm at 11. So
that is 38, 40.
It's my.
You're at 50 minutes. You have 10 left.
Well, I'm gonna go over because I'm gonna sew it.
Good for you.
Guys, sorry, this is gonna be a little longer video, as I really want to get it done. I don't want to have this hanging over my head, having to work.
They're not gonna mind.
I know they're not gonna
They're
mind.
not gonna mind. They like it when
Try
you
to center.
numbers.
So I tell you. Okay, guys, let me iron this real quick. Now, it's not going to iron the edges because I don't have the sticky stuff on the edges. I do have some if I wanted to, but I'm just going to actually glue it instead. Man, that white stuff sucks. It's everywhere. So Chelle's going to get to do F on her 30-day challenge, 33 and 30 or whatever it is. I have an idea that I think's a really cool idea.
Don't tell them.
I'm telling them. I'm gonna spoil that.
I don't even remember what it was. Oh yeah, that. I still don't know. Oh yeah, that. I remember now.
She's such a dork, isn't she, guys? But we love her. She's our dork.
Oh yeah. Whatever, guys. Whatever.
So, those of you that are new, Chelle and I work together. We pretty much together 24/7.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the way our whole marriage has been for almost all of it. There was a little tiny piece that she had to work in a different job here and there. Money was tight,
Well,
but
it wasn't that I had to. I just felt like I had to.
yeah, but you know, for last several. Well, probably the last 15 years, or
Oh yeah, I don't think I've worked.
God's made it to where we work together, and that's the way we like it. We did take a job with locating the other phone company's lines who I used to locate 4 years and years ago for a year, and I had a company truck, so that meant we couldn't work together anymore. So she ended up doing.
Are you still using the wood?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I can wait.
Okay, sorry. And when we went to go pick up the truck, we knew instantly when we left that we made the wrong decision.
Yep, we both did. It's crazy.
It was weird.
Are you done with it?
No, I'm not. Go ahead. We both felt this
Good girl, Lil.
instant dread of knowing that we did the wrong thing.
Yep.
And we both felt it, and we didn't, I don't even know if we had cell phones back then, but we didn't talk about it.
I don't think we had cell phones.
I don't remember, but what we did is when we drove back, when we got to the house, I said, "Hun, did you have this feeling that we goofed up?" And she said, "Boy, did I ever." And that's the way our marriage is. We are very, very connected.
Yep.
Our minds are. I mean, I've actually sneezed, and she was in Texas, and I heard "God bless you," and plain as day, I heard "God bless you," and when I talked to her that evening, I says, "Hon, did you happen to say God bless you anytime during the day?" And she said, "Yeah, I was with Mom at Walmart," and she looked at me and said, "Well, I didn't sneeze."
Nobody sneezed.
No one sneezed. She said no one sneezed, but I heard her. I heard her say it. So
Yep.
that is us right there to a T.
That's
So,
looking gorgeous, honey.
you like it?
I like it.
Oh, it's kind of a pain, but I'm hurrying. Sorry.
I'm not in any hurry.
I use my basting glue, guys. You guys, most of you know that I don't pin when I piece, so. But it doesn't work as good when I'm trying to do this. So, her art glitter glue seems to do a much better job at this part of it. So,
Sweetheart, do you stay? Oh, never mind.
oh, that ain't gonna work. 'Cause, oh, come on, you don't like that. My corner's kind of bent up. Somehow it got bent. So, and I hate that. So let me see how I'm gonna. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna. Yeah, it's not gonna be perfect, but there we go. I think that will work. Yeah, so. Yeah, I don't know what else. I fed the chickens yesterday. Took care of them, watered the goats. I bought a new goat waterer. Haven't done it yet. To kind of save me. It's an autofill one. Well, it's a big bucket actually. That I have an autofill float for it that I bought at the same time. So I'm gonna work on that tomorrow too. And get the goats taken care of. It's just getting harder and harder to do chores, especially watering and feeding the chickens is really hard right now. We usually the forerunner I have the chicken coop set up to where if you would back the forerunner up, you could actually
What are you doing?
slide the food out of it into a window in the chicken coop to make it a little bit easier for me. So, okay.
There's a cat laying behind me. I'm not sure who it is.
Oh Lord, bud. It's a black cat. So it's either oh no, it's Cubby.
Okay.
Lard Butt's on the back of the thing. Lard Butt's Sammy. He's our oldest cat and he's fat. Good little boy, but he is fat.
We think he lost a tooth.
Yeah, she found a tooth yesterday in the kitchen or in the bathroom.
I'm gonna put it under my pillow.
Yeah, we'll see if it brings her any money. Who knows? Knowing our luck, it'd probably bring her more cash or something, a dumb thing like that.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Hey guys, I told you I was gonna get to sew that dumb thing. I'm up 18 minutes. I got 3 minutes and I'm going to make it. I don't know if I have 3 minutes or not, truthfully, guys.
I was thinking, I don't think you have 3.
So I don't need this.
You're so goofy. Goofy, goofy.
Most of you know I sew on a 100-plus-year-old Singer sewing machine, and I don't have my seam guide on it. That's alright. I'm going to do a 1/4-inch seam. I bought this new thing. Perkins Dry Goods Perfect Piecing Seam Guide. It's got a little hole, and you put it there, put your needle in the hole, like that, and I just put my, boy, man, that wind is just horrible. Spring is always horribly windy here. And then in the summertime it kind of eases up. So, but, okay. So, I have to do it a certain way or I'll hit the camera. So I think I'm good right now. So. And I sew with white thread. Most of you know that. Since I quilt all the time and I use this for quilting, I just use white thread. I don't think there's any real reason to change it. I have a couple other colors just in case, but for the most part, that's all I use. So if you see, you'll know mine usually because I have a white seam. My stitches are white, so pretty much on. I think I've only done one other cover that had, I think it might have had red in it or something like that. I do have a blue, and I use cotton thread. That's the thread I use to quilt with, so I just use it for everything. But I've been going through it pretty good. Bought another roll, but I haven't had another spool, but I haven't had to use it yet. So.
No, I don't know how much is on that, but man, it's a lot.
There is a lot of thread on this. I think it's well over 1,000, I think.
1,000 yards.
Yeah. No, I think it's 1,000 yards. It's like 1,200 yards or something like that. So it's a lot. Uh-oh. Whoops-daisy. I kind of got one of the brown threads right here on my foot. I don't know if I want to cut it.
Oopsie-daisy.
Probably should. It's probably gonna. Might have to have her glue that.
Oopsie-daisy.
Whoops. Whoop, there it is. Sorry. You know how it is, guys, with me.
Well, I'm not one.
Yeah, right. We were hoping to put that garden bed together today, but
Oh, I forgot about that.
just didn't fill up to it, truthfully.
We did a lot. Yeah, and it's so windy. Nobody wants to be out there in the wind.
So I'm gonna go ahead. Whenever I backstitch, it snaps the thread. So I don't normally backstitch, but on this one I'm going to. So. Go. And I have 23 minutes. I'm over by 1 minute.
I don't know. You think? I guess you would be, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Okay, guys, since that's all I have, all the time I have on this one, and I still have the other one to do, so I'm going to go ahead and do it off camera. There's no sense in making you guys watch me do this. This is what it looks like. You can't really see it. Her iPad doesn't show the real color of it. It does when you do the video, but I thought it was the camera at first, but the more I think about it, the more I think it's her iPad.
Yeah, I think so.
It doesn't look brown. It's kind of a... But it's... Yeah, it's... I don't know what you'd call it. Like a coffee with cream in it, you know? That's kind of the color I would call it. It's a very pretty color. When I saw it, I instantly knew that how it would, I just knew, I knew it would be so pretty. So, but well, guys, we're gonna, isn't it beautiful? And then there's the back. So the back works really good too. So I think it worked really good together. I'm glad.
Let me see. Oh yeah. And then I made that flower. I think I'm going to put the flower on it too.
So, and then you just kind of, that's what it's going to look creased.
I love that.
So, just a reminder, guys, there is one of my covers for sale in the store. It's the
Blue and yellow.
Blue and yellow. I was going to grab it, but I forgot. But it is in the store, and it's a hand-pieced one. So,
cover.
Yeah, it's the travel notebook cover, TN cover. So, well, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Please hit the subscribe button. And please give the video a thumbs up. We do appreciate that. We really do.
Yes, we do.
For all the new family members, welcome. We're very happy that you joined us, and we really are. So we're going to let you guys go. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye, guys.
Bye. See you soon.